It is another Wisdom Wednesday, and it's a Wisdom Wednesday in October. In October, we acknowledge, we recognize, we bring awareness to so many different causes: mental health, breast cancer, domestic violence, um, lots of things. But one of the things that I want to acknowledge and appreciate are our leaders, our building leaders, our school leaders, because it is National Principal Appreciation Month. And I want to tell you, if you haven't already known, or if you already don't know, that being a principal is one of the hardest jobs there is. You see, principals just don't make the dollars and cents without having all the extra stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Principals are truly those that lead. Let me break down lead for you. Principals lead in leadership, they lead in with empathy, they lead in accountability, and they lead in dedication. And I just want to take a moment to kind of dissect those pieces and talk about how we should be very grateful for principals. Leadership is such a heavy mantle. If you didn't know that. It's so heavy. You are responsible for all of the things. They all often say that the buck stops at the principal. At the L part in the leadership, the school principal, the building principal, the lead of an organization is responsible for being the visionary. They, in collaboration, of course, craft the mission, the vision, the goals, the strategic plan for the school. They are on the front lines every single day, making sure that everyone is taken care of, which leads to the E of empathy. I read somewhere where they say that leaders or principals lead with empathy by being the emotional glue that holds all the things together. Not only do principals hold all the things together, they are responsible for helping to navigate students, staff, parents, families, communities through very tough situations. What a weight to put on a principal. They're also held accountable for all the things: student outcomes, school performance, safety and security, um, continuous improvement, fostering an inclusive environment that's diverse and has equity and inclusivity and all. Like, are you starting to see the weight that's placed on the shoulders of a principal? Principals also lead with dedication. Principals work tirelessly, relentlessly, long hours, often giving up their time, their work-life balance with their families to ensure that everything is going well in the school and that the school is running at its top performance. As we really sit and think about the weight, and some of you, let me be clear. First of all, some principals, okay, but that's not the message for this. That's not the message for this one. But a lot of people often say that, they know what they're signing up for. They know what they're getting into. The one that takes me out every time is, that's why you get paid the big bucks. Listen, we know, accepting and signing our name on the dotted line, we know that this is a thankless job. We know that. I don't know many principals that go in to this job for accolades or for the kicks and giggles or just haphazard because they think they're going to be celebrated as a hero. I don't know many people that go into this job with that mindset. Excuse me. But I will tell you that being a principal is a very thankless job. It's very lonely. It's very much so giving heavy weights on the shoulders. It's giving, I can't go to sleep at night. It's giving. But there are ways that we can show our principals how much they mean to us. And sometimes it's okay to go past the month of October to celebrate them. So, excuse me. As you can see, I just get choked up thinking about this. Find out how your principal wants to be celebrated. How do they feel appreciated? How do they feel valued? How do they feel heard and seen? Find that out before you start doing all the extra things that they probably are not even interested in. Okay? Some ways that I have celebrated principals is by bringing them their favorite drink. Um, okay, decorating their offices, um, working with other people. So it's not just me per se as their coach or as a thought partner, but also getting everybody else involved. You can have thoughtful letters. You can have dress like the principal day, decorating their office, finding out their favorite sports teams, their favorite drinks, excuse me, their favorite movies, anything to show how much you appreciate them. They really get, or we really get, kicks and giggles to see what you think of us. Like, so, for me, I've been blessed with gobs of Starbucks gift cards because the people know I like Starbucks. If they don't give me a Starbucks gift card, they're giving me a Starbucks tumbler or something blingy, or it might be a color of my sorority with combined with Starbucks. Or I mean, it's just really just taking the time to give thoughtful gifts to show your appreciation. Again, we could write letters. We could put something on our school's website, Facebook page, bake something, just something to show that all of the hard work, all of the ways that these principals lead in the building does not go unnoticed. Because, like I said, leadership is tough, leadership is lonely. And just knowing that your staff, your students, the faculty, your parents, your community has your back gives us the extra push to keep going. It helps us to remember the why behind why we're doing things. Again, we don't do things to get things in return, but it's very nice for someone to take some time out of their lives or their day to say, hey, I see you. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, thank you. You will never know how much those small little things mean so much to the principal because leadership is hard, leadership is lonely, but it doesn't have to be thankless. It doesn't have to be a thankless job because you all will find ways in your way of doing things to celebrate your leader, your fearless leader during this time of National Principal Appreciation Month. I can't wait to hear how you celebrate your principals. Let me know in the comments. And also, if there's a principal that exemplifies any one of those letters, the L, the E, the A, the D, let us know. Let DQA know because we want to give them a spotlight. I think we've said enough. Until next time, guys. Bye.